Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Kurewa here, and today I will show you my Lianon's deck profile. It's the second most poll on the polling on my channel, which is kind of interesting. A lot of you doesn't like Jiva, huh? But without further ado, so yeah, this is the Lianon deck profile that I brewing, kinda. So before we jump to the deck profile, we'll just tell you that this is non-conventional way to play the deck. I built the deck the way that I like it, so it's very different than anyone else, and you might be not agree with it, but again, it's just some inspiration for you guys if you want to play the deck. But for me, to be fair with you, I do not like the deck that much. So I built it the way that I found it's more fun to play. So yeah, that's how it is. But again, it's still pretty good build that I use, and it's still pretty scary, and it has some unique combo that I will show you. I'm not sure if anyone already found this combo before. It's not that great, it's only niche combo, but still nonetheless it's kind of cool to do. So yeah, let's start from the right line. So for my right line is Dream Nibbling. So you guys already know probably like what I run. Dream Nibbling, because yes, I will run the order right line. I do not use the normal Lianon right line. You can use that is fine, because right now for Lianon there's three way to play it. The first one is the order one, which I use. The second one is the Lianon normal one, and the third one is the Roroa one. So a lot of people goes to the Roroa one because it basically get you a lot of plus, and you currently got the booster for it. So if you want to go to the Roroa one, that's fine, it's good anyway, but I prefer this one because I don't know, I just like the draw. I know the deck can have some soul problem, but with my build I think I never encountered that, or maybe because I never played the deck that much. So yeah, we use Dream Nibbling because I want to like make my opponent question what they fight, like, oh, is it Zorga, is it Flagberg, is it Magnolia? So yeah, it's pretty cool. And for great one, we have Frank or Chain. So Rancor Chain skill is act once per turn, Soul Blast 1 and draw 2 cards, and choose up to 1 order card from your hand, discard it, and if you did not discard, choose 2 cards from your hand and discard them. So basically why I like this, because it's a act, it's not automatic skill, so you can choose to discard or not, you choose Soul Blast or not. So looking at the condition on your hand, if you think you don't need more draw, then you can just skip the soul. If you need the draw, then you can just Soul Blast and draw 2. And yes, Lianon need a soul, but the way that I built the deck make it not really needed that much. Because I don't know why I'll never have that problem for now. If I do have that problem for now, I will siding the grid 2 from Stoichia, the flower girl, that if you call soul charge to. But at first when I used that card, I actually never use her. So I remember when I played this deck before and it's like bringing those that grid 2, I forgot her name, and to thinking like, oh, the deck have soul problem, but in reality when I played, I actually never used her skill at all. So yeah, I use this one because I don't think the deck need, I mean it needs soul, but it doesn't have that like stuck with the soul that much for me. So yeah, for us the grid 2 right line, we have Black Tear House Dragon, because you want to return back the order that you drop. It's just plus. I used to use the grid 2 for Lianon, but it's another Soul Blast, and it's good if you want to retrieve something from the drop zone, but I don't really like it, so I'm using Tear House Dragons again, just confuse my opponent, be like, what the hell are you playing? And it's just nice, plus you got back your order, so yeah, it's really good. And for the grid 3, we use Lianorn, so we don't use a trial deck. Some people bring the trial deck on the deck too, which is fine. It's 18k beater by herself, and it just add more Persona Right on the deck, and again, since the deck needs soul, those Persona Right can be useful at times. So yeah, but me, I did not use it. I only use this new one from set 6 because the deck triple drive, you always draw on the Persona Right. Like, that's the thing though. It's unlike Raffle Dress or Youthberg, which sometimes you kinda need to see the Persona Right to, you know, open the 100% potential of the deck. This deck, not really. It's, you find guys already hitting big because of her skill, so you don't need to worry about Persona Right. The only thing that you want from Persona Right is because it adds soul, that's why. But again, it's play it the way that you like. This is the way I play it. So if you don't know what Liannon skill is, act once per turn, counter blast 1, draw a card, choose a card from your hand and call it to rear or discard it. And auto Vanguard circle, when this unit attack, soul blast 1, discard a card from your hand and boost this unit with all of your back row unit, back row stand unit with boost. If you boost this unit with 3 or more units, this unit get drive +1 until the end of the battle. At the end of that battle, choose 2 of your back row rearguard and stand them. So there is some ruling on this card that not a lot of people know and not a lot of people understand it. So whenever you use her skill, you cannot just attack and then boost. Don't do that. So you attack with her and then use the skill to boost, because if you attack with her and boost, that means you're only being boosted by 2 by this effect. So the triple drive won't be aided. You don't get the plus drive. If you fight me and you just like, oh, attack and boost, I don't mind. Like, I don't care that much. Like, yeah, you still do it, but I will tell the player that that's the skill works. But again, if you fight someone that's so PT that like, oh, no take backs, that's not how you cannot get the plus drive. So just want to remind you guys, if you play this deck, attack with the Lianon and then use the skill and then use the boost. Do not attack, boost, and then use the skill, because that's not how the skill works. Just for a reminder, it doesn't really matter if you fight some people that, you know, like me, they don't care. Like, yeah, it's fine, you can just take back and do the thing. But I will tell you how the card used to work, because again, maybe if you join VCS and you're thinking to bring her, you kind of need to know the skill, or otherwise that some nitpicky people can just nitpick on you and just like, yeah, they're right though, they're not wrong. So yeah, this is 2 things that I will tell you. And let's go into the main deck stuff. So obviously for the main deck stuff, we're bringing 3 copy of the Persona Right, and we have Grand March of full Lianon. Again, Persona Right, you want to sit, you want to have big number on the field, and it adds soul. So yeah, 3 copy of the Persona Right, grade 3. And for grade 2, this is kind of staple for Lianon. I'm not seeing this card being reduced on the even in the future on the set 7 stuff. So yeah, this is 4 copy of Title Sold. So what it skill says, so I need to read the other one because this is like really misprinted. So the skill says, if your rearguard did not stand by a card effect this turn, this unit cannot attack. During the battle this unit attack Vanguard, this unit get 10,000 power. So because all of your back row stand using the Lianon skill, he will attack. He can attack. You cannot use it on flag. You can use it on flag perk, but it's very clunky. That's why nobody use it. So it used in Lianon because you get guarantee rearguard that 3 stand, and he basically get 20k. But remember, if you want to use him, you need to make sure that you use Lianon skill to restand thing. If you don't restand the back row or anything in the deck in the field doesn't restand, he cannot attack. So just a reminder that. The bad part about this card is it cannot rush. You cannot throw it in the field and just rush with him because he cannot attack. So some people only bring 3 sometimes. I bring 4 because it's like important in the deck, because there's some niche combo that I will show you with using this card too, and it just generally good 20,000 attacker. So yeah, bringing 4 copy of this, and the whole have really bad misprint if you read it. If you regard standby card effect this turn, this unit can attack. So it's so funny, but that's why I bring the whole, just confuse people. Okay, so the next grade 2, it's different than some people. Some people using Urjula or something, or the other card, I forgot her name, but I'm using Sylvan Hornet Beast Leoka. I see this card being used in flag perk. They have the same flag perk thing, and they have the perk thing in the back. I hate it. So I use this one for several reasons. The first reason is you can rush with him, and there's a card in the deck that can recycle him up. So that's why I like him. Yeah, you can rush with him, and if it die, you can recycle him with some card on deck that I will show you. And the second reason is the skill. Retire this unit, just one of your rearguard, and get 10,000 power until left turn. The deck doesn't need power, I must say that, but your rearguard only hitting for a 28,000, so that's not pretty scary, you know. If you in the newer meta right now, everyone bringing the front trigger skill, they have skill. Those things is, you know, you attack with your rear after the Lianon and it doesn't get any trigger and just one card to guard those things, so it's not scary at all. So he is in here because if you, I will show you the combo later. There's like combo that make your rear guard very scary on turn 3, and it's using him. So yeah, that's why I use this card. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just like early rush, and the skill can give you 10k. It's kind of cool, I guess. And you usually want to use the 10k on the booster, because when it stand back, you can still push your rear guard with it and make it bigger. So yeah, bringing 3 copy of it. And for the next one, we already go into the grade 1 lineup. So I'll bring in 3 copy of Performing Pedal Dianta. I want to bring 4, but I don't know why. 3 is fine. It's not that really, like, she's important, but not really either, so it's kind of weird. So the main reason you want to use her, because it basically counter +1 and revive anything that you want to. Again, you can recycle the tiger if you want to with it. The panther, the tiger, I don't know what's that thing. I think it's panther. Okay, so you can recycle the panther or anything else that you want to recycle. You can even recycle the, I don't know what's called again, the any booster that you want to. So that, and the other one is because it's just basically 13k booster. So her skill is when this unit plays on rear guard from hand, if your Vanguard is code 3 or greater. So remember that it need to be from hand. If you try to revive it with anything else, it won't get the skill. Counter +1, just a grade 3 or less card from your drop and call it to rear guard. During your turn, this continues effect. If you have 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guard in this unit, get 5,000. So basically 13k booster. So what? She's very expensive because she's just such a generic. It doesn't say Lianon or anything like that. So in the future, there's like Stoica deck might want to use her because it's like 13k attacker, and Magnolia in the future have this kind of back row persona right too, which is kind of cool. So make her like 23 by herself. Very cool, interesting. So that's why the card is a bit expensive now. I only print 3 for now because I think it's, I don't know, it just fit better with 3. I don't really want to see her every single turn anyway. It's just nice, 13k booster, that's it. So yeah, I'm bringing 3 for now. And the next grade 1, it's kind of weird ratio, but I will just show it to you. So I'll bring in 2 Lively Rhythm Piara. I know the decks kind of have some soul problem, but again, I never like encountered this problem when I play this deck. So I only bring 2, and because there's like an order in here that can kind of search it, so I'm always seeing her anyway. So I'm bringing 2. Her skill is this: when this unit attack hit when the attack this unit boosted hits a Vanguard, put a grade 2 or less card from your hand to soul and draw a card. So basically you can refill your soul and then draw. So yeah, pretty cool card. I like this. It's basically to make sure you are have more soul. And usually most of the time your opponent doesn't want to guard your Vanguard because it's so big. So you can just basically get free soul from her. So yeah. For the next grade 1, I'm bringing a Symbol of Smiles Amelie. I know this card is not that good. It sucks. It needs Counter Blast and Soul Blast. The deck needs Soul Blast. The counter blast itself wasn't matter. It's like the deck have a lot of free CB. So the reason why I bring her because there's like some combo in here that can use her, and it is nice. Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1 to draw, and you have free soul in the Counter Blast. You just draw. And the reason why, you know, another reason why I bring her is because when it got 2k by herself, so basically 2k, 10k booster. It's massive. I bring her rather than the saxophone guy. The saxophone guy is cool. It really cool removal, but I never like, whenever I use him, I never have the opportunity to use him properly. So that's why I never use him. I didn't use him on this deck. So yeah, so her skill is when this unit boosts, if you have other grade 1 or less rear guard, this unit get 2000, and the battle, then what? Oh, then if it's boosted grade 2 or greater Vanguard, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, and draw a card. So yeah, if you have spare Counter Blast and spare Soul Blast, you want to draw another card, draw it. And there's like neat combo that I will show you that make your draw wasn't that, oh, you're drawing the trigger from her skill. So yeah, this is some kind of, you know, a piece for some nice combo that I will show you after this. And for the next grade 1, we're bringing 3 copy of Sea Breeze Abduction, because, you know, recycling this order was nice. So you get a lot of plus with the order. You can recycle the, what is it called again? The PG Blitz too, if you, you know, discard it for the cost of the red line. So yeah, when this when the attack this unit boosted hit Vanguard, bind an order card from your drop zone and choose an order card from your drop and put it in your hand. It's just nice plus because it's just really nice plus because if your Lianon attack and hit and just you get one card back and you can use it in the next turn. So yeah, it's just nice recycling card. That's why you want to see 3 of it, because you always want to recycle the card with it. So yeah, and another great one on the deck is the PGs. So I'm using the Planar Perfect Dragon from DBD001 because it just look cool. It's just flower. Everyone in flower. I mean, I know my deck just looks horrid. It's like zombie and flower stuff, but you know, it's just cool aesthetically wise. And I bring in the Blitz Order too because it's just broken card if you go against Crit for deck. And let's go into the order lineup. So my order lineup is very cheap. I'm not using some fancy order or anything like that. So first of all, using Happy Dreaming Festa because this card is amazing. I don't get it why they print it as a common. So this card say if you have Vanguard with Lianon in its card name, play this with counter +1. Look at the top 7 card from your deck. Choose up to 2 grade 1 or less unit card. Call them to return and shuffle your deck. That's just amazing. It's like, okay, you rush with Lianorn, those grade 1 die. Okay, let's refill it with her like instantly. So you basically +1 with her. You use her, you check top 7 and you get plus with her. Just like amazing. If you have spare CB again, you can use Liarnon skill to draw. It just, I don't know, I don't get it why they make it only common. It's such a good order. That's why I bring it on this deck. Sadly, it's grade 3 deck, so you cannot like rush it and it's locked with Lianon. If not, you can use it for rush. It's so cool. So yeah, bring in a copy of this, and we bring another common from the set 7. Sweet that become an evil dream. Again, another card that I can't believe that's only common. This card say play this with counter +1, draw a card, look at the top of your deck and put it on top of the deck or discard it. Basically Oracle Think Tank for some reason on Stokia, am I right? It's like really just good. Again, the deck doesn't really need CB, and if you have free CB and like I just use for drawing, and it's a great one too. So if you like free CB on turn 1, use him. Draw and you check top, it's over trigger, nice, put it on top. Oh, you check top, oh, it's a unit that I don't need, put it on the drop. It's just amazing. So it's just really good card. I don't know why they make it common though. So yeah, I bring in 2 of that, and this is the spicy tech that my friend found it, and I bring in 2 gospel. So what it says, it's just up to grade 2 or create a normal unit from your drop, so you can recycle a personal, right? Remember that. Put them on the top of your deck in any order and put this card into your soul. So that's why I never have soul problem that much, because I'm using this order. And that's like a cool combo that I will show you to use this order optimally. So yeah, I bring 2 of this. So that's gonna be 7 order on the deck. And for the trigger ratio itself, it's gonna be obviously a critical because you want to kill with your Vanguard. Because most of the time they will not guard your Vanguard because this big number, or even if they guard it, they need to PG. So a critical, you need to bring her, because again the deck gonna have some kind of soul problem, so you can fix it with her in early turn. So yeah, bring her. So sadly, this is kind of expensive card for now, but again, it's just sad because how the deck works. And the other one we bring draw because you kind of don't need front. The deck is already big enough, and if you get trigger, you can just slap it on the back row booster, and it's gonna push your Vanguard anyway. So bring in draw, and again because you want to show a lot of pieces on the deck. Heal, I still cannot find the stand heal, so for now I'm still bringing 3 normal heal and 1 anti-crit heal. I'm waiting for the stand heal of this for replacing this, so that's pretty you know, simple. And alpha trigger wise, toss for forward. Yep, if you crit, draw 2, heal, and anything else. 100 mil. Yeah, that's super nice. And I will show you the combo for this. So give a second. Let me show you how the combo works that I told you earlier. Okay, welcome back again. So this is the combo that I will show you. So this is the very optimal board that you want to use this combo. But it's not like you have to see this board to use the combo. No, it's like 1 in the full moon. If you have this kind of board, then you can use this combo very optimally. But just imagine this is turn 3 and you have 2 CB. This is so common. Deck doesn't need CB that much. Use CB that much on the first early turn, so usually you have spare CB on that. And this field is not that really rare too. You can use this. You can. So the only important booster in here is her to use this combo optimally. You don't have to be. You don't have to use her in here too. It can be anything else. The combo still work, but it's still here for optimal combo. So this is your third turn, and your hand look like this. Again, it's the optimal combo. Oh, this is no need actually. I'm just gonna put it in the. Oh yeah, that's fine. Actually, just put it here. But this is the optimal combo. Your hand look like this. You basically only need two of this. That's basically it. You don't need all of this, but it's like the most optimal way to play the deck. I mean, the most optimal way to use the combo. Sorry. So, what you can do, which is very interesting though. So, you can just call the tiger, right, or panther or whatever it is, kill it, use it, give it to one of these things. So let's say you give it to the Amalie, and you can use it again, kill it, use it to Biara, call it again, kill it, use it to Amalie or Biara. It's up to you. Amalie, don't worry which one is gonna be sided, because it's gonna be like the same number. So after that, use Ghost Build. So what Ghost Build do? Put this grid 2, because it say up to 2 grid 2 or greater card, put it on top of your deck, and this goes to soul. And then you can use a Lianon skill, Counter Blast 1, draw it, and you can either call this back, call it like this, or call this back and kill it again, give it another 10 to one of these. So now this got 20k booster on this each of these two, so that's gonna be 40k on the board given already. And then you can call this here, and okay, buff side. Sorry, Lianon attack. Lianon attacks skill, Soul Blast 1. Ditch a card. You don't need to be this. You can ditch whatever you want. Ditch a card and boost this tree. And what happened here? This is gonna be like, I don't know, 28. This is gonna be 30. This is gonna be 13. So there's gonna be around, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 70, 80k with Lianon, 80k something boost with Lianon triple drive, which you open in either one, guard it with perfect guard, or they're dumb and using the entire grid 0 for guarding her, which is kind of dumb. That's not gonna happen. Or either like the hit, all right, and then you use skill of the Amalie, Counter Blast 1. Soul plus another 1, and you draw. Next turn you can use this again, or you can just use it for attacking. And then, okay, you draw, you get everything you want, and the first check, give power here. I say second check, give power here. Third check, oh shit, it's not gonna happen, but that's just like say it's just optimally gonna happen like that. Your opponent is already at 4, 5 or something, and this do understand, and he by himself is already 20k. With the trigger it's gonna be 30 if you have trigger. If you don't, so if you don't have the trigger, there's gonna be at least 48 to do Vanguard. That needed like 2 15k guard to guard this, or PG, and this is gonna be bigger. It's like 58, and if you slap a trigger, it's gonna be 58. It's gonna be 63. So they need a slap a PG on them. So that's really strong turn, and just you kill it. That's like the nice combo of it. So yeah, that's it. That's my deck profile. It's very jang. I understand that, but that's the way I like to play the deck now. But nonetheless, yeah, that's how I like to play the deck. To be honest with you, I'm not really fun with the deck at the moment, because it's just like, what if a buff Sagra but worse? I'm sorry, Lianon fans. I'm sorry, I'm a bit too harsh with Lianon. Her herself have a lot of potential. I'm just waiting until some guy in the push would say, oh, yeah, Lianon need like God restrict, and then Lianon become like tier 1, legit. Like it got like, oh, when you push with Lianon, it got critical, and you can only guard with, you cannot guard with normal unit. Yeah, they're fucked. So yeah, we waiting for that. When that happened, the deck become really broken. So really scary. So for now, that's for the deck profile for Lianon. The next one is gonna be Jiva. It's on the way, a little bit more. I just need more of the crossover dress stuff with it, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. See you again next time, and I'm very thankful to you guys that subscribe to my channel. I know I'm not that really good YouTuber still. I'm still sucks. I cannot talk properly. I'm so nervous most of the time, but nonetheless, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you so guys for watching. Bye bye.